So before this video gets started, if you could just please do me one simple favor and give this video a thumbs up and start leaving my videos a thumbs up. If you drive for Uber or Lyft, or you just like if you've watched any of my videos, just do a simple thumbs up. Thank you. Wow, hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. My name is Dylan. Cheers to all you guys out there. So I usually don't do this, but I'm making a follow-up video on this because I have been getting a lot of questions and I wanted to hop on and answer some questions that you guys have been asking. So if you haven't heard yet, Uber and Lyft in California is now drivers are possibly becoming employees. The California Assembly just wrote a bill for this, and now it's being actually brought up to the governor, to the state senate. So yeah, I don't know if you guys know, but if you just type in this on Google, Uber and Lyft employment bill, there's tons of things. Every single news company and their mother's talking about it. And then also there's like also in Louisiana, in Louisiana, this is Uber and Lyft is finally heading statewide, because I guess they've only been active in New Orleans. But basically Uber and Lyft is like just getting so big that it doesn't really make sense in this country for so many people to be contract workers, because it almost has a lot to do with like pharmaceutical companies. If you really look into it, it starts getting a little shady, because pharmaceutical companies don't get money because contract workers don't go to the doctor as much. They don't seek healthcare as much because they don't have insurance. So they want people to go to the doctor. They want people to have benefits by being employees. So the government is basically saying, well, Uber and Lyft is like now avoiding all of these costs by just having contract workers rather than employees. So they're basically calling the Uber and Lyft gaming the system. Before I get into the video, if you could give the video a thumbs up, that would help so much. Yeah, so let me continue. Now, I just wanted to go through the comments. As you can see, I have posted a few videos on this so far. There's my first one, 4,500 views, 1.3, yeah. So I just wanted to go through my comment section really quick. I don't want to show you all my earnings and stuff, but let me just go through the comment section so I can show you guys. So yeah, basically the consensus is that nobody wants to become contract workers except for a few here, or nobody wants to become employees. I personally like being a contract worker. If Uber, or I guess if the government told me that I had, this is not Uber and Lyft doing this. This is the government. Uber and Lyft does not want this to happen. They don't want to have the drivers be employees. They want to have less liability, less, they want to pay drivers less money. I mean, not wage-wise, but in terms of benefits, employee rights and stuff like that. And plus drivers only stick around, drivers only stay active for a couple months. It wouldn't make sense to make all of them employees, because drivers just quit so often. It's like we would need to sign up for like a year at least and doing 40 hours per week as an employee. I don't want that. So I'm just gonna go through a few comments and answer any questions. So yeah, here are all the comments, guys. This is all within the last hour. So I've had like 1, 2, 3, 4. I've had almost 15 comments. That's a lot for my channel. I don't have a lot of a lot of viewers, but let me see some questions you guys are asking me. Somebody said, I don't want to be an employee. Robert Bennett, me neither. Oh yeah, this was a good one. Jermaine Crump said, I drive 40 hours a week and I still rather be a contractor. And then I asked why. He's like, because I'm free to do whatever I can work, nights or days. I don't have to worry about a boss, silly coworkers, bad management issues I'm having in my current job now. I've been doing warehouse jobs for years. Yeah, I agree with you, Jermaine. I mean, the reason I started Uber and Lyft was because I didn't like working for a boss. Like, I wanted to maybe work a couple hours a day, you know, make an extra $100, and then go on with my life. You know, I don't want to drive for Uber and Lyft 40 hours a week. I just don't. I don't like it. Not it. I mean, I like driving, but 8 hours a day is too much for me. And I know, like, for some people that's fine, but for me, I like to just do it part-time, and that works for me. You know, I don't want to be an employee and work. I also don't like the idea of having to report to somebody managing me, say, oh, Dylan, you know, you didn't accept that passenger, you know. All right, there's your warning. You denied 2 more passengers and you're fired. Wow, this coffee is amazing. The whole point of Uber is to be able to drive when you want. I want my freedom. I already have a job with a boss and schedule. I don't want a second. I want to be able to work when I feel like it for extra money. That was from Jerry Lysenko. I agree. Comment down below, what are your thoughts? Voice your opinion in the comment section. I'm going to be gathering all of this and then probably writing a letter to the state, because I do live in California and this will affect me directly. RideshareDrivingTips.com said great tips. These guys right there, if you can see them. Yeah. Oh, okay. And then this guy said party favors right here. He said, I won't say that word, but I'll say they don't know what they've done. Being an employee isn't my thing. They should have pushed for more money. I like being a contract worker. So basically he's referring to the people who have been striking and pushing for drivers to become employees. When you're out on striking, most of those people out there, they want wages. They want employee benefits. They're driving 50, 60 hours a week, and they rely on Uber and Lyft full time. I don't. I know a lot of you guys have second jobs. I know it might be half and half, but I think most of the people watching want to stay contract workers, and then there's a good handful who want to be employees. So let me know your thoughts, why, what you think, because I am curious. C. Murda says, I like being a contractor. If we become employee, I'm quitting. No bueno. I think it will be a test to see which drivers will keep and which drivers will weed out. Oh yeah, he said there should definitely give that option to that 40 plus hours a week. Honestly, that's not a bad idea at all. Like, look, if the government says, all right, hey, you know, if a driver's working 40 plus, you need to give him benefits. Honestly, that's actually how employees work now. So I think the cutoff is 37 and I think the cutoff is 40, right? So a lot of jobs, they employ you to work less than 40 hours a week. Like, I worked at a hotel. My hours added up to 37 and a half hours a week. Why? Because at that point, they still don't need to give me benefits. So yeah, honestly, now that I'm rethinking this, I'm pretty sure that all there would really be would be a like, what's it called, a set wage, and then people who work 40 plus would receive benefits. So honestly, would probably incentivize people to drive 40 plus hours a week, but consistently that is tough. So J638 said, here we go again. The liberals in California are ruining a good thing for everybody. They should pass the law for stuff like DoorDash and Postmates too. So Woodland Tactical actually does like this. Female, okay, that's a little sexist. Oh, this is a great comment here. If you don't want to pass this, contact State Senator, Assembly, and Governor's Office. State your opposition. I don't live in California, but I don't want this coming to my state, which is very possible. Shoot this down before it's possible. So basically what he's saying is that if this does pass in California, it's sure as heck probably gonna go to other states really quickly. So even if you don't live in California, contact the state Senate in California and tell them that you don't want this. That's it for today's video, guys. I wanted to keep this short. I just wanted to check in, respond to a few comments, and yeah, basically what the government is pushing for in California is for Uber and Lyft, because now there are like over 1 million drivers in the United States alone. They want Uber and Lyft to provide employee benefits. It would also give work drivers the rights to unionize, which we've never had before because we're contract workers. And then also a set wage. So, you know, you have to accept every single ride. You're driving 8 hours a day. At the time that they tell you, you know, you'll get your shifts. They'll say, all right, you know, you're driving from 6 p.m. to 3 a.m., you know, Monday through Friday. Go out there, have some fun. Or, you know, maybe they'll say, all right, you're driving from 2 a.m. to 11 a.m. 2 a.m. to 11 a.m. Thursday through Monday, for example. And you have to pick up every single passenger, blah, blah, blah. I mean, that would be pretty nuts. Yeah, we'll see how it goes, but yeah, let me know, what do you want? Contractor, employee? Let me know in the comment section below. Let's get a tally going. Which ones we want more. And I'll gather up the data again and probably send it out to the California State Assembly, because yeah, I don't think they realize how many people don't want this to go on. So anyways, you guys are the best. Make sure to like this video if you can, subscribe, and I will talk to y'all soon. All right, bye guys.